What's up, guys? It is Pyro Lighters. So, I have 2 Chick-fil-A gift cards here. They are completely out of money and you can't refill them. So, I'm going to be using them for a little tool thing today. So, what you're going to do is you're going to grab your scissors, okay? And you're going to want to, you're going to want scissors, a marker. I have a Sharpie. And then like an empty lighter or an insert actually would probably be the best idea. So you have a lighter insert here, and you're just going to measure along the card and then just a bit short. So you're going to measure from the inside of it. You guys can see you're going to have this, and you're going to measure on the inside of it. Make sure that it is a little bit short, guys, because otherwise it's going to be too big to fit inside of your lighter. Alright, so that looks close enough for me. I'm actually going to do it this way. That looks good enough. So then you're just going to mark where you just drew. And if you get a new sharpener and you insert, easy way to get it off, Expo marker, just go over it and then it'll wipe right off. So as you guys can see, I have gotten a mark there. And then you're just going to want to go like, I don't know, that's like the very bottom, probably somewhere around here. So I'm going to outline this totally for you guys. Alright, so that is what you should have. That's your lighter insert. It should be a bit thinner than it. And then just go ahead and cut that out. You guys will see what I'm getting at in a second. Make sure the card is dead too, because you don't want to be wasting money. Alrighty, so now we have a little thing of plastic here. So now just do the other side of the card, unless you want to waste like another card, that's fine. Actually, just use the same sheet that you used. Line up the corners and then just mark it again. It doesn't have to be the exact same size, guys. Go. Alright. So now we have one that's roughly the same size, and then you're just going to cut it out of the actual card here. There we go. And we'll cut this side. You guys will see what I'm getting at here. Alright, so now we don't need those cards anymore or the scissors. So now we have 2 of these little plastic pieces. I'm actually going to round off the corners so that it is easier for it to pop in and out of the lighter insert. Go, just rounding off the corners, guys. There we go, that corner's already rounded. Sorry, I'm kind of doing this off camera. I kind of need to look close at it to kind of get the understanding of where I'm at. So, I'm going to be repacking a Zippo today the way that Zippo Fanatic and Kismet's Corner does. I'm going to be using probably my Armored lighter for this, since this is my everyday carry and I need its best performance. We're not going to be using this insert. That's just kind of an extra one that I have. So we have our 2 plastic pieces, and we have our lighter insert. We're going to put the Armored. Right. This is going to be a longer video. If you guys want to watch the end, that's fine. If you already know how to repack these, then don't really watch, I guess. I mean, you can if you want, but yeah. So I don't have a screwdriver, so I'm just going to use the top of this. I already repacked this like my own way, but like it's not working to its max capacity. I know that for a fact. So we're going to go ahead and take everything out, get my extra flint out of there, put that off to the side. I also have like these little containers that are really good for keeping all the parts of your Zippo in when you're taking it apart. There's my other flint there. Alright, so now we are going to take my special tool and get all the rayon balls out. Also, guys, a little thing. I am supposed to get my black crackle. I don't know why I removed that. I can just stay in here. I am getting my black crackle lighter actually today. The shipping got delayed, and then it was like fast and everything, and so now it's like apparently it's coming today. So I'm going to do a full unboxing on that. I've never even touched a Black Crackle Zippo before, and I've heard that's one that every collector needs to have, so I'm going to go ahead and get that. Alright, so now we need to make our little design here. So there we go, kind of like this sort of way. And this might take me a second to try to put this back in. And I'm going to hold this away from my face a little bit because I need air away from the camera. Is that poking out just a little bit where I can get it? Maybe. No, that's forcing it. I don't want to force that because it's going to shred your zip. Oh, wick. So now I need to cut it because I just shredded it, guys. You don't want to shred your wick. Alright, now it's being a pain. There we go. Alright. Take two. Let's see if we can't get this more into a point here. Alright, there we go. Redo our little design thing here. Alright. Let's see if we can't get that in now. And it went right in. Let's go. Second try. Perfect. Alright, so that should be fine. Just like that. Okay, perfect. So, now what you're going to do is you're going to take your plastics, pieces, at least I should say, and it looks like mine actually needs to be cut some more. So we're just going to cut it off the side, around the corners again real fast. Was not planning on doing this in the video, but it's fine. Alright, here. Around these corners. But yeah, keep your eyes open for the Black Crackle Zippo review and unboxing. I can't wait to get that Zippo in the mail today. So, yeah. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to place one plastic piece on top of the wick and one below. And then you're going to take your round balls, and actually we are going to kind of spread these out into strips here. That's what I saw them do. These are a bit thinner, but we will try. Let's see here. There's another one. I think I pulled out a lot more than I was supposed to with that one. Alrighty, we're just gonna tear that one into a strip here. See, camera focus, please. There we go. And tear that one out into a strip here. Alright, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take one of your strips and place it on the other side of the plastic piece. So there's two in there, but you see how the plastic piece is there. The wick is sandwiched between the two plastic pieces, and then I'm putting this on the outside one. And you're going to take like a screwdriver or something and just stuff it in there. Make sure it's tight, but not so tight that it would like drown the fuel. Let the fuel not be able to get through. Alrighty, so nicely packed in there. So now you can remove that slat. I am not going to at the current moment because, yeah. So now we are going to pack the other side of the Zippo. So just put the round balls on the other side and pack it in the round strips, I should say, because we just packed in the rayon strips. Make sure everything's packed in nice and tight, just like it came. And now you can remove your plastic strips. Nothing should come out since it has like a glossy surface. Rayon balls might try to, but then you can just kind of stuff them back down again. So there's one plastic piece out. If I can get this cotton off of me. And then, let's see if we can. Yep, there we go. Alrighty, so that is the second one out. Looking nice and packed in there. You guys can see. Just kind of packing it down a little bit more, because there is some sticking up. Alright, so now we can put our Zippo back together. I am going to give this one a tiny bit more fluid. I think it was filled before this, but I'm just going to give it a tiny bit more fluid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we're going to let that soak in for a while. Now, it does seem, let's see, do I have it on me? I do. You want to clean up your workshop, guys, because otherwise it will get very messy and it's no fun at all to deal with. So, alrighty there. I spilled some on the insert, so I wanted to make sure that there was none really left. Alright, make sure you have your wick in the correct position. Go. Mine needs to be trimmed just a tiny bit. I don't think you're supposed to do this, guys. I don't think you're supposed to trim your wick like this. But there we go. I believe that that is the correct height. For the wick. Sorry guys, I'm doing some fine tuning right now. I could probably do this later, but it is a Zippo video and I want to do it now. Just moving the wick around so it's perfectly in the middle there. There you go. It should be a little bit below the chimney or flush with the top. As you guys can see, I'm rubbing my finger on the top and I'm actually pressing it in, and I still did not move the wick, which is good. You're supposed to be able to not be able to move the wick. Alright, so now I need to look for my used flint, which it appears is this one. Yes, this is my used flint. Alright. And you guys have seen how to put these back together. If you guys are new to Zippos, and you can watch the rest of this. Otherwise, like and subscribe and comment on this video. Let me see here. I usually spin the wheel to get it back to where it was so that it's easier to flick the flint once you get it there. Alright, there. So now you're going to put your felt pad back on. Some people call this a filter. I don't really know the point of calling it a filter because I don't really know what it would filter out, because there's nothing really to filter out except for like the fuel and the air. I don't know. But so now you're going to make sure that your spring is in there nice and tight. And put that there. Alright, and just hand tight. I will use a Zippo lid just for like barely tighten, guys. Don't over tighten it, as you'll never be able to get it back out again. Alright, put our spare flint in there, because this is an everyday carry and you always want to have a spare flint in there. Alright, and there we go. Wow, look at that flame. That is a big flame. But it will eventually die down. So yeah, that is how to repack a Zippo, the Zippo Fanatic and Kismet Cornerway. I think Zippo Fanatic actually came up with that. I don't really know though. So yeah, I will definitely be using this technique from now on, since I just got the proper tools for it. And the wick is now fully saturated in the cotton, or the rayon balls, whatever you prefer to call it. But it is fully in there now, and it lights really well. Now, as you guys can see, that flame is huge. Wow. Compared to, like, let's see. This is one I did myself. That's still a pretty big flame, but I did just refill this one. But compared that to this flame, guys, a lot bigger. So, yeah. So that will probably wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this video actually got a lot longer than I expected it to. I did not want to make it that long. But repacking a zippo takes time if you want it to work well. So, yeah. Also, guys, keep a lookout for my Black Crackle video. Probably will be dropping today. I don't know, though, as Amazon is iffy with their time placements, because they were like, the Black Crackle could be here everywhere from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. So I was like, oh, great. I'll be watching for that. But depending on what the timing is, I will either make an unboxing video on it today, or I will make it tomorrow, depending on it. But I will keep you guys updated on that. And yeah, we will see you guys next time. Bye.